Welcome back to Gabo Sports. Got a different setting for you guys today. I'm just by myself. Everyone else is a bit busy. And I thought, you know what? Let me give my thoughts about this weekend's games, especially today's games, and in particular, two teams, Manchester United and Chelsea. Who should we begin with? You know what? Let's start with Chelsea because that, in my opinion, is the bigger embarrassment of the weekend. I cannot believe, Chelsea are currently okay. So at the time of recording, Chelsea. Let me just bring this table up. Give me a second. Sorry. So Chelsea are sixth, and Newcastle just leapfrogged them because they beat Man United. Fair enough. They've played 32 games. So out of their last 8 games before the Ipswich game, this was their easiest game. Some people would call it a banker. You got Ipswich at home. Yeah. You went from Mr. Maresca, you went from saying, we're not in a title charge. You had this stupid gimmick, that transferred into your players. We're not in the title charge. What's the title charge? Okay, cool. Fair enough. First season, you know what? Even though they spent around 2 billion, but all right, cool. You know what? It's Maresca's first season. Then they started slipping down the table. We went from we're not in the title charge to, oh, but the owners didn't tell me I need to get into top 4. This season, the objective is to get top 6. So they sacked Pochettino, who got top 6 in it, by the way. He got finished 6th. To bring in a new guy from the Championship to finish 6th. Well done, Chelsea FC. This is fantastic. Keep up. As a rival fan, as an Arsenal fan, I'm more than happy for you guys to carry on with this dealings. But from a neutral perspective, it just looks so stupid. Anyways, let's rewind up. I think it was last week. So what Mr. Maresca has done now, because he doesn't want any of the pressure of not only finishing without Champions League football, but he also doesn't want to not win the Conference League. So imagine Chelsea FC being a part of a C-list European tournament and not finishing up with the weird-looking vasey trophy, if you want to call it that. So what he did against Brentford is he rested all his players so he could rotate. And who is he rotating for? Legia Warsaw. I know a guy, he jumps on this pod from time to time. His name's Bass, calls himself Mr. 100. I think genuinely he could start for Legia Warsaw. This is a man that's torn his Achilles under 12 months ago. So yeah, that's what I think of Legia Warsaw. But he's between a rock and a hard place because he needs to win the conference, and he knows in his heart of hearts that he's not going to win. He's not going to finish in the Champions League positions. So he's kind of given up already with the Premier League. That's why he's rotating versus Brentford. He's already planted a seed. We don't need to get top 4. But listen to me. You were 2-0 down today to this Ipswich team who are basically already relegated. Mathematically, I know they're not relegated X, Y, Z, and the other. But we all know what time it is when it comes to Chelsea. They're cooked. They're done. I mean, to Ipswich, they're cooked. They're done. They didn't even have Liam Delap on the pitch when you were down 2-0. He came on for the last 20 minutes. This is the state of Chelsea Football Club. They stink. And everyone, and Palmer boys, Palmer Nation, where are you? Best player. Bro, this guy was getting best player in the league. Bro, some man was saying, is there any player better in world football than Palmer? I'm just being quiet because I need to let everyone. I need to that to sink in. Is there a player better in world football than Cole Palmer? I only identified one Palmer on the football pitch today, and that was the goalkeeper for Ipswich because he shot them down. And Cole Palmer, 13 games, 13 Premier League games without a goal, maybe 14. This is Ipswich at home. Ipswich at home. Sancho came on and got some GA. This is supposed to be the best player in the league, the best player in the world, according to some. Horrific. This is what happens when you jump on ban. And don't worry, it's not over. I know, because Cole Palmer is a good player. We're not going to argue with it. I just was against the hyperbole of he's the best player, he's world class. When it was Saka, we needed 500 years to prove he was even good, let alone the best player in the world. But it's calm. That's neither near or here or nor there. Chelsea FC, I'm telling you from now, just because you're irrelevant doesn't mean we won't cook you. If you do not finish in the top in the Champions League places, we're allowing you to finish 5th to get champs this year, right? If you do not finish, you will be cooked, sauteed, and fried. And don't even dare to bring that vase, however you want to pronounce it, to the table because no one's identifying that. That's like the St. Johnston's Paints Cup, whatever those little League 2 teams play for. Now, moving on to Manchester United. Brother Bear, Lindelof, 2025. Victor Lindelof is playing at the very back for Manchester United. And not only is he playing and registering minutes for Man United, he's starting. He's also taken the captain's armband off Mr. Bruno Fernandes when he's come off. This is the state of this horrific establishment. Mizraoui, you're an act. I don't want to cook you, but I'm sorry. It's not personal, it's just business. Manchester United fans, this is a message to you. You signed a £13 million reject from Bayern. You saw 4 weeks of good performances. 4 weeks. What do you proceed to do? You gas this guy up. Not only do you gas him up, but we were hearing he's the best right back outside of Trent in the league this season. Timber can't chat to him. XYZ can't chat to him. Brother Bears, brother, please. It's 4 weeks. Calm down. Why do you think when you're making these brash statements, do you not sit back and think to yourself, why did he not start a lot at Bayern? And why were we able to get him for around £13 million? Bayern are so stupid and we are so amazing. We've just made the deal of the century. No, you idiots. What you do is you take your time, you wait. You've had, out of all fans in world football, you guys know more about flops than everyone. So why not take your time, wait, and see what the true level of this player is? Not after 4 weeks against, I don't know, some Europa League scrubs that you're playing. I don't know who the hell you've been playing this year. You're crowning him the best right back, and he's gold, and he's amazing. Today, he was absolutely horrific. He stunk out the gaff. Please, going forward for your own. To be honest, it only helps us and it creates more content because you gas a guy up, a lot of your content creators, a lot of your fans, and you get clipped, and then it's good. It's all good, good content. But I'm saying for your own sake, just wait and see what the true level of the player is. Now, you got smacked. You got belt to arse today, 4-1. Yeah, bah. Isak, first goal. Nice little chip over my man's head. I don't even know. Was it Lindelof's head? Tonali. Bah! Then Harvey Barnes. I don't know what Mizraoui was doing for both those goals. Stinky. And Mr. Lindelof. We already know what he's about. United fans. I'm not even going to cook you about him because you do that for yourself. But then Onana. We had all midweek Onana's the problem. Onana. And he's a big problem, don't get me wrong. But then you bring in the solution, Ayantir Bayandir, or whatever his name is. Listen, I know he's just a backup keeper, whatever. But guys playing at the back, he hoops it straight to Joelinton's head, but lands at Bruno G's feet, finishes. Bob's your uncle. What do you do from here? How do you expect to proceed and win this competition of the Europa League? Man United fans, hear me from now. You are not winning the Europa League. You are not doing anything this season of note. What I need you to do is stop watching your football games, stop making content about your games, all those content creators, and stop pretending to be outraged after every result. This is what you are now. You are a bag of rubbish. You need to wait till next season and we'll see from there. But stop doing these fake outrage videos. We don't want to know about it. Xerxes' hamstring's gone. I don't want to wish injury on any player. I think he's been one of your better players this year, if I'm honest. I don't know how Hoyland is going to put the ball in the onion bag because, brother, that guy, I don't know when was the last time he scored. I can't remember. Garnacho scored today, which is amazing. I don't remember the last time this guy scored. But yeah, I just wanted to do this special video for Man United and Chelsea fans, just to let you know that we know you still are relevant in terms of how trash you are. Tottenham, I was going to talk about you, but I really don't care anymore. You lot are just out of the picture, out of sight, out of mind. You're just so trash. We don't care about you. Chelsea and United, I have a bit more respect for you, so I've made this video just to par you off. And Man City, yeah, boring. They're probably going to get Champions League spot. Villa and Forest, well done. Arsenal, Premier League, we already know. Yeah. Liverpool, piss off. And on that note, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the good stuff. Catch you next week on our Champions League roundup. Peace.